So YouTube is just a kind of dumping grounds um, of a place for the living dead. um, um, well, it's the living dead there. You never look back on it because that's wrong. You have recordings of things that should never happen. Because of the danger of how you can go back. See, that's what the danger of the mind is getting trapped in memory. Not saying that we don't use the mind and we have a human experience about the mind that is really, really actually a delicacy here. For some reason, when we get older, our memories become more and more valuable. And here's why. Because they're getting rid of all the good things, and even love itself is being thrown out the window, and nobody is bothering, only because nobody is bothering to define what these things are anymore. They don't talk about it in the poetic way that it requires to talk about these things, because it's like, this is an experience that only you and you only will have, and unless you've had it, you can't hear a word connecting to it. And this is the phenomenon about human enlightenment, is that you can't walk, you haven't walked the walk unless, what I'm trying to say is, you can't talk the talk unless you've walked the walk. Then you can say it any way, and those that are walking the walk but haven't heard the sound of it yet start to click in, they start to hear it. And enlightenment is the thing that you get away from. You're destroyed away from it early. That's what the narcissist is trying to grab for, and they are very attracted to enlightened people. People who are just knowing the difference between their mind and reality. Enlightenment is being free of mind. Your mind is the heavy weight. It's the memories of things, the junk that you hold in there and you think that is important. You have not really learned to learn yet, and so it's just vital to hold on to all this shit, and it becomes a mess. I can't imagine. But that's what's happening. Okay, I'm going on 50, and I can't imagine what's going on by the age 50. There's where children are just wondering, where do these people go? And it's like, go get it. Go out and play, kids. You're bothering me because I have a load of junk in here that I have to manage. And it's disguising, it could very well disguise itself in self-importance, entitlement, all these things like self-importance and wisdom. How about that? No, the more wisdom that's there, the more that they have just let go of it, and they have a mind of a child. They're right there with the child. The child loves the older people, and that's a controversy. These narcissists that have children and they don't like the way that their mother or father apparently trashes their obedience system. And it's like, well, maybe you're wrong. And they know better somehow. Very controversial. What do I care? What is the purpose of this video, babes? There's a lot in the air right now with Mercury-Uranus conjunction, and you can bet that, the Uranus rules, Uranus and Mercury are very much alike. Mercury rules the mental scape of people, their individual thought patterning, and then Uranus rules the higher mind of the capability of the mind. What's the truth there? See, Uranus rules the light of truth, like what is operating there, how is it really working, on all levels, really, what is really going to resonate with the heart, because it has a natural electrical connection. Electricity has everything to do with Uranus and vice versa. It's Aquarius ruled. Astrology only helps us understand more the possibility of these things existing. Otherwise, your mind is blind. And so astrology is one of the things that points at it. Well, see, let's say that you are here, which is Aries, and then now there's a quality you have to watch out for in existence, which is Taurus. And say that quality should be logged in. That's Gemini. And say that quality that we've logged in needs now more. You need to go back to feeling. This is the first square with your Aries and Cancer. They're a cardinal square. It's the first mega, it's an advancement. When you're advancing in evolutionary consciousness, you're going to say, yeah, we know all these things, but now we have to keep feeling like, why should we know all this stuff? And what's the difference? How does it make us feel? And we get into feeling. And then now with that, we're getting more like into a human consciousness where entertainment is going to happen with it. Now let's just celebrate what we feel and how we know. And that's Leo. Going into Leo now. The spotlight is on. Children are there. What are you going to feel for us on a level of creative expression that says, this is good, right? Leo is just so fluffy and provides and all of that. Hopefully, I'm talking about the highest level. Like in case we're learning something here, we have it all in us. This possibility of evolving as human beings, and so it goes on and on. I would love to tell you the story. Of course, my thing is that I need love in my life. I need love. That's a scary feeling when you don't feel like you have support on that level of appreciation. I'm talking about real love, you fucking narcissists. Somebody who walks through that door and says, guess what? I got the trash bags we needed. We needed. Somebody who's going to be here. Okay, so I live in the mountains and I've had love in my life where it's like God is saying, this is what you need. As far as if you need something, you live in the mountains and this is what goes on. It's kind of really beautiful, but the way it just takes us back to square one. It would be great if you didn't have to chop so much wood. You can concentrate on keeping the home, right? I mean, but I do, ever since God, this is a terrible story, but departing from my man, maybe I'm not in the right place. See, this is where I'm in the middle of figuring it out. It's like, no, God has the answer. Love has the answer, babe. Love has the answer. It's just not going to be the same as it was when I fell in love last time and the person was just a wood chopper and actually a man's man. This person knew everything about I kept falling in love with him. He kept falling in love with me because I'm perfectly capable and we worked together. That's why you would stay together with anybody. And I have faith and I think it will happen for me. Again, you don't want to say that too much because narcissists are there to bounce all over. Oh, really? You need something, huh? You need that? Oh, man, we are so fucking miserable. I'm miserable over here. My fucking 5 relationships I have over here. And you? Fresh territory to just run through a meat grinder. Well, because of my faith and as an Aries rising, I've been kind of through that before. It's like you go through the non-reciprocator over there. You thought you were really attracted. You do have a chemistry, but it's the narcissist who can give a shit about that. They're not running a golf ball through a gutter reliably. Let alone noticing, God, there's chemistry here. I think we can grow something. It's important that we stay on it. And I answer your call, and not just you calling, but I can feel you thinking about me, and I'm going to be there. You're not going to have to ask me for anything, right? No. But do I sound like I know what I'm talking about? See, this is more and more. I will. You want to talk about something important? Let's talk about what love is. Comment section down below. Let's start a conversation on what love is. It's the total opposite of fear. How do you think that would live? God, it's such a very interdimensional, strange subject matter because most people don't know what that is. Well, if God was love, then oh boy. What's your religion? Well, I say it involves love. It involves God. I react like that because 80% of the Earth's population have a struggle with this subject matter, which is the truth. These are just words, and truth has been known to be God at the same time. If you listen to what Jesus says, I am the truth. I am God. See, I can say that and say, and you are too, but you won't know what that means. Because you don't know what the nature of the truth is. I'm not saying anyone specifically here, but maybe. So yes, please. Like the people say, take it as it resonates. Some of the people, it's like, a stick and ice pick in your eyeball, but take it as it resonates. It's like, okay, it's fascinating. The way that the universe works and speaks right to you. The way that we're going to be learning more and more how connected we are through love. And it doesn't take a whole lot of fucking work and worry to get things done. And the things that we need, really, the things that we need is just our rights. We want things after that. Well, it's like, well, it would be nice because I want this. And if you're not getting everything you want, then you're doing it wrong. That's where narcissists are technically spoiled rotten because they never get everything that they want. And how is that for a fucking like totally reversed fucking reality? But that's what is going to happen if we do have a sense of needing to free ourselves into what? Well, are we happy with the system the way it's working now? I mean, come on, babes, you're not going to starve to death. Learn to starve to death. Scale down that fucking double wide ass of yours. Jeez, excuse me. Don't worry, I'm not in your life and you don't have to take me personally at all. Never do that. Never take Facebook or anything that is a false information field. Boy, I could have made this how long ago? I probably won't. Let's say I'll post it 5 months from now. And then you taking it personally? I'm not even here anymore. I probably went to the moon. And do I care? No. No. You leave. Like I said, is this the same recording? Fuck. You shouldn't be worried about your recordings. They're a bummer. It should never be happening. If you know, this is where I can see the design. Whoever's trying to coach me about my videos right now, you're trying to coach somebody who's pulling up out of the darkness of the soul. And I went from fucking starving to psychosis to fucking thinking I'm Jesus and actually channeling the real shit and then trying to share it with you people. And you're going to fucking say, well, you know what? Something needs to be adjusted about that. Learn how to fucking live. And stop trying to live other people. That's not what you mean, babe. You're saying, I love you. Is there something I can do for you? Yeah. Try to help yourself more. When you see a watering hole like this, what do you want to do? What can you do? Keep it clean. Keep it clean. How do you do that? You know, do you go in there and go, can I help with this? Or do you take a little drink and go, yes, that was good. And then hope that nobody else goes and mucks it up. I don't know, that's just an analogy. And I do consider myself an oracle or a spigot. And I get visions how our lives would be if we honored each other, say as possible leaders that we really are, instead of saying, well, no, that's the leader over there. The one with the necktie on, huh? Okay. Necktie. Something really attractive about it, but you can do that with anything. If you associate like romance and sex, say that you are only getting that generation through generation through generation, the feeling of being taken care of and romance and sex and being taken care of, let's say as a woman, every time that showed up, anything like, let's say, a square with a ring and a purple river running through it was right on the side of that. So every time you experience that, being the connection of the human biological experience, now we're in love, that what did I say? Fuck, the ring with the square and the purple thing running through it always was there. In time, you're going to associate the square with the ring and the purple thing running through it as being romantic and sexy, and that's just programming. So the one wearing the necktie up there and putting the straight jacket on and walking like a robot is gonna come home and strip down and be your fantasy. Maybe that's been happening, and then so good, congratulations. Now you have a sexual. You just think, oh God, he's so hot, and it's like, well, maybe he's not. That's just your programming there, you know what I mean? You got to dress up like this to be respected. No, you don't. You have to have an inner character that has something respectable there. Boy, and is that a fucking controversial issue? I hope you're still listening to this. Minute 14? No way, get a life. Anyway, we have movies that the best ones are not sporting a role where one man just simply reforms to the rest of them and blends right in and starts walking like a robot and down the cliff. No, it's fucking one man going, bullshit! And fucking running. There's Rambo out in the forest, or Superman, it's just bullshit. And then it's just one person against the world. Try Jesus on for size. Do you dare? Hell no.